Alrighty, welcome in, welcome back everyone. Happy Monday to you. Back with another Shuckers update for you. Shuckers back at home this weekend, still getting rolling into the second half, couple of weeks into the second half of the season. Now a short series this past weekend with the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Let's get into what happened over this last weekend. So as we said, just a quick series, a Friday, Saturday, Sunday series against the Trash Pandas, Mississippi State night on Friday night. But the Shuckers walking away with their first win, first series win rather, of the second half of the season. They'd take 2 out of 3 from the Trash Pandas. They dropped the opener on Friday 8-7, won on Saturday in a barn burner 1-0, and then on Sunday wrapping up the series with another win 7-3. So as we said, first series win of the second half for Biloxi, dropping to or advancing rather to 7-8 on the season. So just a real quick 3-game homestand to get some of the second half started here. Back on the road, more of a regular schedule now after the All-Star break. So back to the regularly scheduled 6-game series. Biloxi hitting the road to Montgomery this week. They'll start that series tomorrow. Full 6-game series as usual, Tuesday through Sunday. So let's take a quick look at what Montgomery did this past week. So as we said here, this is the Shucker schedule. So as we said, lost that first one on Friday 8-7, won on Saturday 1-0, and then won on Sunday as well 7-3. So for the Montgomery Biscuits, they also had just a quick coming off the All-Star break. Everybody coming off the All-Star break with those 4 days off this past week. The Biscuits coming off of a series loss against the Tennessee Smokies. Just another quick 3-game weekend series for them. They lost the first game on Friday 4-0. They won on Saturday 7-4, and then lost on Sunday 11-1. So Montgomery sitting at 7-7 on the season so far. So let's take a quick look at the standings. So the Southern League North a little easier to look at. Tennessee, the outright leader with that sitting at 10-5. Chattanooga, the first half winner, sitting at 8-7. Rocket City sitting at an even 500 at 7-7, and then Birmingham sitting at 5-9. Southern League South, though, is really anybody's game at this point. Mississippi and Montgomery both sitting at an even 500. Not a team in the Southern League South is sitting at above 500 just yet. So they're tied for first at 7-7. Biloxi sitting at 7-8, and Pensacola, who are the winners of the first half, also sitting at 7-8. So they are tied for last, tied for third, however you want to look at it. But Biloxi with a lot of chances to extend their lead. They're only a half a game behind first place, so just a couple of wins here and there, and they can find themselves right back into the mix of it. So one other thing that happened during the All-Star break, Shuckers were off, but in the week before that, when the Shuckers were on the road, third baseman Tyler Black was also finally named to the MLB Top 100 prospects list. So Tyler Black sitting there, cracked in at number 100, so still on there, hitting .273, 38 RBIs on the year, and 12 home runs. The big part of it is 42 stolen bases. He's chasing the Shuckers franchise record, which is 52, or 51 rather, from Johnny Davis, an outfielder from a couple of years ago. But we caught up with Tyler Black after his announcement, and here's what he had to say on his work so far.
Obviously, I saw it. It's pretty cool for sure. It's kind of a testament to anytime you see your hard work paying off, it's pretty cool. So, you know, the results, can't really control that in baseball. So, we'll see, man. It's good.
So, as we said, Tyler Black, as you see there, cracking the top 100 prospects list for the first time this season, the third baseman. Coming in at number 100 for some of the top prospects in all of baseball. So just a couple of, as we said, Shuckers on the road this week in Montgomery, but they will be back next week for their series against Birmingham. That's starting on Tuesday, July the 25th. So running out of chances to see the Shuckers at home. this year. Only four homestands left in the season. We're getting into the final stretch of the regular season. So as we said, Birmingham coming to town on July the 25th. The Tennessee Smokies will be here on August the 8th, and Pensacola will be here on August the 22nd. All of these, of course, 6-game series as well. These are just the first games of that series. And in the final series of the year, last week of the regular season, the Shuckers will take on Montgomery once again. That is slated for September the 12th. So Shuckers on the road once again this week over in Montgomery. They'll be back here at MGM Park next week to take on Birmingham for a 6-game series. So no baseball over at MGM Park this week, but still a couple of chances coming up in the next couple of weeks to catch the Shuckers at home. We'll be out there, and we'll hope to see you there.